Okay, Disney, The Nutcracker in the Four Realms. That sounds like the most generic title for a Disney live-action film I've seen. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest Disney live-action film, that is The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. Directed by this guy who did A Dog's Purpose, and Joe Johnston. I didn't know Joe Johnston directed this. And the movie stars Mackenzie Foy, Morgan Freeman, Helen Mirren, and Keira Knightley. The Nutcracker in the Four Realms is about a girl named Clara, played by Mackenzie Foy. After the passing of her mother, she's very down and depressed and all that. She gets a golden egg from her mother, but she can't open it. She needs a key. And her godfather, played by Morgan Freeman, introduces her to this world of realms who are at war and all that. There's perfect realms and all that. She has to go in and try to find the key from her family members and the Mouse King, and we have a Nutcracker movie. She has to solve an adventure. After the trend of all the live-action films that Disney is making right now, most of them aren't that good, but some are good. Out of all the ones that have come out in a while, The Jungle Book, directed by Jon Favreau, is definitely the best one I've seen so far. And it just seems like Disney is just making a brand, making a new name for themselves. They're not going in the originality routes that I absolutely loved about them back in the day. Now they're just all about making money, because that's why we make movies. We want to make money. And so, hey, why not take some classic names and turn them into live action? So, The Nutcracker in the Four Realms, I wasn't expecting anything special or magnificent about it. It just looked like a pretty generic Disney live action film. Plus, the Nutcracker storyline is one of the most iconic storylines in fantasy epicness. And in the film, you definitely need to touch the fan base's hearts. And I don't think this film did it. Everything I loved is very little. Everything else is just really generic. This is just a paint-by-numbers, average, competent, bland film. But I do have positives with the film. It's not the worst film I've seen from the Disney live-action films. Everything visually about this film is gorgeous. The visual effects look top-notch. The castle that get introduced, all the different realms and all that. The dark fourth realm world. All these worlds look really nice, and I really like what Disney has done in the live-action routes with the visual effects. Also, the costume designs, excellent. It's definitely going to get a Best Costume Design nomination at the Oscars. Guarantee it. I didn't hate all the performances. My favorite was definitely Morgan Freeman, because Morgan Freeman plays Morgan Freeman. My name is Morgan Freeman. And also just him in an eye patch. It reminded me of Nick Fury. Keira Knightley, she was good in the film as Sugarberry, and Helen Mirren is also in the film, and she's great as always because she's frickin' Helen Mirren. It's basically technical stuff. Everything technical is great. Everything else was pretty bland. Let's talk about Mackenzie Foy as Clara. Now, Mackenzie Foy, she's been in some great movies in the past. Interstellar, I thought she was great as Matthew McConaughey's daughter, and she also started her career off in Twilight, which was pretty bland. Mackenzie Foy also in The Conjuring. She was great in The Conjuring. But here, I really didn't like her character at all. Thought she gave a really bland performance, but she wasn't terrible. I just didn't care at all about her character. She was the most generic protagonist girl character I've seen in a while. Having family issues. After a tragic death of her favorite person in the world, her mother, she has a fallout in differences with her father and her siblings and all that. She goes into a different world, becomes a better person, learns different things and things about herself that she didn't know she had, and then she comes out of the world making up with her family. I'm kind of spoiling the movie for you, but there's nothing to spoil because that's what this movie is. It's the most generic Disney film. So many plot twists that I saw coming. Like, you're going to watch the film kind of feeling the same way, or you might have differences on the film. And I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just predictable as hell, man. The film has such a boring story that didn't grasp me, that didn't pull me in. that it left no impact on me. I feel like every Disney film should at least leave a little impact on you, and this movie was like, nah, screw it. Very underwhelming film that is pretty generic, and you know exactly what you're going to get out of it. You know what's coming and all that. Pretty bland performances from some people, but visually, it is gorgeous. If you want to see it with the whole family, go see it. You might have a different opinion than I do. But other than that, it should have came out in Christmas as well. It feels more like a Christmas film. On my rating scale, I'm going to give The Nutcracker and the Four Realms a 2 out of 5 stars. Alright guys, that was my review for The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. Have you guys seen it yet? What were your thoughts on it? Did you love it? Think it was okay? Or did you absolutely hate it? Let me know down below. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I will see you guys in the next video.